Brought a few notes today just so I keep myself a little bit on track. Today I want to talk about the triad of spiritualism, the science, the philosophy, and the religion of spiritualism. And really, I really want to speak about that. I want to take my own little take on it, so I'm going to wander off with it. But the science, because it investigates, analyzes and classifies facts and manifestations demonstrated from the spirit side of life. The philosophy is the laws of nature, both on the seen and unsigned seed of life, and bases and conclusions about the present observed facts, accepts statements of observed facts in past ages. Spiritualism and religion, because it strives to understand and to comply with all physical, mental, spiritual laws of nature, which are the laws of God. Now I finished reading, so now I really want you to understand what it is for you. When we read these rules of spiritualism, what they are, it's really when it comes down to what that triad means to you. When we deal with religion as a spiritualist, if you study spiritualism back, there were really no born spiritualists at the time. We were a bunch of Methodists, Catholics, Baptists, maybe a few Pentecostals, a few Quakers thrown in the mix. But we weren't born spiritualists. So we as individuals brought our religion into spiritualism. That's what we did. We brought our religion into it. No matter if you say, well, I'm a spiritualist, this is what I believe in now, somewhere on the shelf in your consciousness, you still have your upbringing, whether it's Baptist, Catholic, doesn't matter, it's stored there. And I've been to so many spiritualist churches throughout the country that spiritualism is kind of goes off into different situations. I went to a church in North Carolina that the spiritualists still mess with snakes. There's snakes in the church. Spiritualist. People spraying holy water. Different things going on, bringing in different parts of religions into what spiritualism is. Spiritualism really is supposed to show the continuity of life between this world and the next. It's supposed to show, not to give you fortune tellings and tell you all about the future and all that, but mostly to do that. When you deal with religion, when you deal with this, you have to kind of realize where you're at. You're probably never going to get away from what you're born with. You're not going to get away from that. It's going to be part of you. I'm a little bit of Baptist. My grandmother was Catholic. I'm a little bit of Native American. I'm a whole lot of spirit. So I kind of mix everything in together, but I have it all on a shelf. So I can pull from it when I need to. When I need to pull from it, I can pull from it. Years ago when I was a kid, I probably have read the Bible probably 165 times. I've got the Bible pretty well memorized. I was taught to read the Bible when I was young. So I know what the Bible says and what it says about spiritualism, so I know the Bible. But the question is we forget that. We forget that spiritualism has been part of religion throughout eternity. It has been part of it. Speaking the Spirit, to speaking to the other side, conversing with angels, all this stuff is written in the Bible. So when we actually look at it, we have to realize we have to get ourselves out of the way and allow Spirit to work with us as we deal with Spirit. Allow them to work through us, allowing us to give thy will be done. Allow Spirit to work through us as we do this religion. The philosophy of natural law. When we deal with natural law, years ago we had The Secret. I know most of you probably read The Secret, the law of attraction and all this stuff. But they forgot to tell you that the other laws have to fit in there. You got to be grateful. The law of gratitude. You got to love where you're at right now. cause and effect. All these laws have to play in effect for you to attract something. For us to be mediums, to us to work with spirit, we have to put in the fact of the law of vibration. We got to vibrate at a higher rate so we can connect to spirit. So spirit can connect to us and we can keep that vibration. You can notice when a medium drops out of the spirit world and they stop breathing and they drop out, you can notice that they have to start breathing and come back into balance to come back into where spirit was. It's keeping that law of vibration working for you, raising your vibration to speak to spirit. The science is for us. People think it's the religion, but it's mostly for us. Some of the older mediums that I know, and me, and all the older mediums, we've been to some extraordinary events where physical phenomena was appearing everywhere. But some people have never seen that. So you kind of think it's working. Maybe it's not working. But when you experience spirit speaking to you, you never forget that. You never forget that vibration when spirit speaks to you. It allows you to communicate with spirit. You don't forget that. You don't forget that in a meditation. You don't forget it when you're in a group setting and something happens within the group. You don't forget it. When I had a seance in my home, this lady's daughter had just died 6 weeks before time. And she brought the car, and this girl had this little kid, had this little car. And she set it in the room. During the seance, the car lit up. There was no lights on the car. It lit up, ran all the way across the room, and dropped at her mother's feet. Now when you see things like that, or there's things like that happening, when spirit manifests within the room, you can't say, well, that didn't happen. It happens. So when you allow yourself to experience that, and it's by sitting still, by sitting in presence with spirit, that's where the science is for you to sit, to experience that phenomenon within your own vibration, for you to take the time to sit. When I have seances in my home, if you come sit in the chair, I write your name underneath the chair with a stick-up note. So the next time you come back to my room or my seance, you will sit in the exact same chair you sat in the night before. You won't sit in somebody else's chair. You will sit in the same spot, the same chair you did the night before. So we can keep the energy of the circle going. By allowing yourself to have that connection. I know times have changed and it's not as much phenomenon as it was before, but if you sit quietly in your own personal space and work with psychometry within the space, you will experience phenomena. For you, for your vibration, how it works for you. So law of like attracts like, you're going to attract the spirits you need. I've been doing this work ever since I've been about 4. So, I've never once in my life protected myself from spirit. Never once. I don't believe I need to. Because I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly what I'm attracting. And once my mind goes somewhere and goes, well, I don't know, I better say some prayer here because I'm going to attract something. And my mind has moved somewhere where it's not supposed to go. I only attract my highest and best in my life. So you don't see me doing some kind of ritual dance up here, saying some kind of prayer. I'm not going to do that. Because I don't need to. Because my guides are always there to protect me. I have to believe my guides have been sent to protect me. And that's the question, is when you do this work, tell your guides, talk to them. I don't care if you don't even know them. Make sure that they know that you appreciate them. That they spent time of their time on the spirit side of life to sit in your vibration to help you. So what you're doing is you're appreciating them being there. So they can produce more within your life. I've been doing this so long, I don't believe that I am perfect at being medium. I'm just still learning. I'm still striving to get better. And I feel that's where the attitude needs to be in our lives. Strive to be better. You never get to a plateau. When you get to a plateau, if you stop there, you never go any further. You stop at that door. I always want to see the next door, the next vibration, the next situation. I want Spirit to surprise me. I want them to drop something in. Surprise me. Because when I was in my room not too long ago, I'm meditating, and I take pictures of orbs in my office. Watching the orbs in my office, take pictures. So I'm sitting there, all of a sudden this camera flashes, and I can hear a lady go, "Got your picture now." I said, "Okay, got my picture." Maybe God's going to put it on his refrigerator, I don't know. Got my picture. But when Spirit sits there and does that, it still surprises me when Spirit manifests around me. It surprises me to no end that Spirit has that much opportunity to help me, to understand Spirit, to understand the other side of life. And that's what natural law, all our triage comes in, but it has, the science is for you. Spiritualism is a religion of you. Not of us, of you. It is what it means to you. When I said before, when you throw all this stuff on the shelf, you're a little bit of Christian, you're a little bit of Catholic, you got a little bit of this, because you were raised that way. You just don't get rid of it. It doesn't, somebody doesn't just scrape it off of you and go, "You're not that anymore, you're a spiritualist." You still got that. It still radiates there behind you. So you still call it, it makes you who you are. And I want you to follow a path in your life that connects to you, your highest content within your life. Follow your own path. If a medium tells you that you need to read a certain way, get up and go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. You read the way that you feel is best for you. You make that connection to Spirit that works for you. When I was in Casadega, when I was younger, I remember some people, I remember Lolly Weigel was a big minister there. She's Reverend Lolly. And Lolly, when she would give readings, she'd take herself out of the way and she'd rub the platform. She'd rub this, she'd rub that. There was a little quirk. She'd rub it. Other people, I touch my face, I rub my ear when I do readings. Other people have little quirks to get themselves out of the way. They do. You watch them work, they have little quirks. We all take ourselves out of the way. We have to. We have to move ourselves out of the way to allow Spirit to work through us. Work through us to bring forth the message. But it's the question is how it plays out for you. Too many people, as I was telling Marilyn, too many people in this work have left the work because they had to do something a certain way, follow a certain path, do a certain thing. And it didn't work for them. So now they're done. They're done. They're not doing it anymore. So you're done. Instead of progressing forward, they just stop because it's not working anymore for them. Follow your own heart. Think of your life as having a bag. Marilyn might teach you something. You go, "Ooh, I like that." Put it back. She might teach you something. Go, "Ooh, I like it." Put it back. But whatever you need in your bag, that works for you. To make you the medium you're supposed to be. Medium you're supposed to be in your life. Everybody has these qualities. It's according to how you work with Spirit. You should keep some kind of dream journal. Keep a gratitude journal. Keep a mediumship journal, whatever you want to do in your life. Keep track of how Spirit's working with you. So you can look back and see how Spirit's working with you. Figure out how they're working. When I said I read the Bible, back in this book by Arthur Myers, Robert Ingersoll said that the Bible is still being written. It will never be done. It is still being written every single day. It is not finished yet. So we can say that one piece of book, one situation, that's it. That's not it. It is still being written. And our book, on the other side, is still being inscribed, still being written. I'm a strong believer that we don't pick the destinations in our lives. Those have been picked for us. We picked those before we got here. You made your vocation. You made your vacation plans long before you got here. It's how you arrive at the destinations is your free will and choice. How you arrive at that part of your life. You have to realize, how do you arrive? Healthy? Walking? How do you perceive that for you? And find that core belief within you. Not that belief that somebody else says, this is it. My father used to bother me when he said, I have the key, I have the only key to the spirit world, and you've got to follow me. Worried me that he had the only key, because he was a little crazy. My father was a little nuts. So that worried me that he had the only key to get to the spirit world. And other religions have, they plan with a little thing, like, I've got the special thing you've got to do. When I first got to Casadega, I thought they had some kind of special handshake in the back room, and we got this special handshake, and we got to get into place. Then I found out it was more religion, as I was taught through my life, religion of me. How my energy builds, how I produce my energy. Some of you here might not be able to sit in meditation. Can't sit quiet. Oh my God, if I told you to sit for 15 minutes, that would drive you nuts. You sit as long as you feel comfortable. Then get up and go. Sit as long as what your vibration will do for you. Allow yourself to talk to your guides. Talk to them. Because you have to realize they have been sent to help you. They are here to guide you along the path. Remember that. They are here to guide, not to disrupt your life, not to send some evil spirits from somewhere off in the ethers to get you, but to help you and protect you on your journey. But it's the roads you take. Take the scenic route, take the direct route. Choice of how you do this. Take most of your books in your life that you have, especially with symbols. Take all your symbol books and throw them away. Throw them away. Symbols are what they mean to you. And I hate it when people tell me, oh my God, that person wrote this in the book, and that's what that means. No, it doesn't. It's what it means to you. If I run you over with a red car, you see a red car in your vision, you're not going to think a red car is good. I might have got one for a present. I think it's awesome. So, it's how that symbol radiates to you. It's that vibration. It's how it radiates. If I can teach anything in spiritualism, it's to find the path. We are all just venturing onto the path. Some of us might be a little ahead, but we're always trying to pull people with us. Pull you along the path. But as long as you believe in where you are, don't quit the work. Don't stop the work. If it's not working for you, then change it a little bit for yourself. Redo the work a little bit. Figure out if there's some other way to do it. Because people say, even with healing, even with doing healing in a church, I do crystal healing. I'm a Reiki master. I've got 3 levels of Reiki mastership from Hawaii. I have a whole big license. I do Huna. I can teach Huna. I have a whole bunch of healing. But I take it from everything, and I take spiritualist healing and I go, and I tuck that in my pockets. And that's what I do. That's what I do. I make myself what works for me. What works for my vibration. What's going to work through my energy field. Same thing with mediumship. This is what works. Some stuff I might look at you and go, I'm not going to do that. But it works for you. It fits the vibration for you. Remember, don't feel guilty if you're doing something and go, everybody else doesn't like that. But it works for you. Sooner or later you'll drop it. You might go on to something else. When my mother taught me to read, I was reading spirit. But my mother taught me how to read tarot. I'm very good at tarot. Very good at it. I don't use tarot anymore, but I'm very good at it though. It's a question of that. I learned tarot. I learned I Ching. I learned all the other types of reading. My grandfather taught me how to do Cherokee smoke readings. I learned all types, different types of readings. But I took all the symbols and all the stuff that I learned from all that stuff and tucked it in my pockets. It made me who I am. So I don't want you just focusing your intent on one venue, one show. If you look at something and go, oh, I think I'd like that. I'd like to experience that. Then go. Parts of the event could be extraordinary for you. We went to go see Robles. I don't know if anybody knows who Robles is, but she had this big thing down in Orlando one time. And that was right after the Hale-Bopp comet. The people drank the Kool-Aid and they went to the spaceship. Oh, remember that? They all had tennis shoes in, Nike tennis shoes. They found them. So we get this big event. And me and Ray are sitting in the back, and here comes Robles. She comes out on the platform. She's got Nike shoes on. And she says, we have Kool-Aid in the back. I told Ray, I said, don't drink anything here. Don't touch anything on the back table. But we had a good time. We learned stuff from her. She wasn't spiritualist. She wasn't working as a spiritualist minister, but we learned things from her when she was speaking. I always tell people I have a tape in my home from Louise Hayes. It's called 101 Thoughts. And I play that at my house. I play all these positive thoughts going through my house. 101 thoughts. It's awesome. And it plays, and it clears the energy within the space. Find something that clears your space. Not all of us live with sane people. Some of us have a few people in our lives that the medication has run out. Sometimes we have to kind of adjust them. So sometimes we have to clear the energy. Clear the vibration, clear the energy in the space. So allow yourself to find your purpose in this work. You might just want to chair services. Maybe help in the church. Maybe do something that just works for you. Then do that. Maybe you don't want to be a medium. Maybe you just want to be, maybe you just want to be a healer. Maybe you just want to be a speaker, speak about spiritualism. Find your journey. We need the people in the work. We need people to do the work, to keep the religion alive. Because when you do this, out of all the teachers that I've had in my life, especially in Castega and throughout the country, they left an imprint on me. They left an imprint. Even Marilyn has left an imprint on me. She left an imprint from her books and her writings and different things she does. So it gave me more knowledge. It gave me more connection. Find your connection. That's all I asked you to do. Don't stop. Don't get discouraged. If you're discouraged, wish the people on your path, God bless. Go on to a different teacher. Find something else to encourage you. Don't drop out of it. Find something else to go towards. You might find out that you might radiate in some other way. But find your own passion. That's what I ask you to do. In this work, in this connection to spirit. Because I've been here this whole, in spiritualism my whole life. But I'm one of the few that was kind of raised as spiritualist. I was raised in, I had other influences within my life, but the major part of my life was being raised as spiritualist. I've always been a spiritualist. So I want you to, You're not going to follow my path. Most of you here were not raised spiritualists. So you have to tuck those things up on the shelf. You can use them when you need to. But don't change the whole religion of spiritualism to fit your religion. I hate to walk in here one day and you're having communion and all kinds of stuff from the Christian church, and we're having the baptismal in the back. I've been to a spiritualist church with a baptismal in the back. Baptizing you with spirit. Okay. So I've been to that. People were being baptized as I was speaking in the spiritualist church, right behind me. So it was awesome. So the question is don't bring your whole religion into spiritualism. Tuck it away, make it part of you, but not part of spiritualism, not part of the religion. Because really, we want to try to not keep it pure, but keep it more in what it was supposed to be, a connection to spirit, a connection to the spirit side of life. And I want to thank you.